Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today. My name's Rachel Earing and I am a mental health advocate for our local area, which is Greater Manchester. And I'm a born and bred Wardle girl, and Wardle is in Rochdale. And I'm here today with a lady who is also in Rochdale with her very natural business in hypnotherapy and psychotherapy. And I made a decision last year to bring together as many local practitioners and therapists who practice natural therapies for the greater good, to bring an awareness of a different way of approaching mental health for our local communities. So last year we put together something called the Spiral of Life Summit, which is based around a book that I wrote, which also came out last year, which has the principles of 5-step principles of how helping ourselves can be done really in 5 steps. So this is the Spiral of Life book that everything is sort of based around. And it became very apparent that bringing together other therapists to show off these modalities such as hypnotherapy, NLP, Reiki, tapping, Qigong, all those type of therapies in one special day of workshops for you to experience is what we provided last year. And the success last year was so fabulous, and actually was more than I even anticipated, because so many therapists turned up as well and actually got points to their CPD, that we have now got another Spiral of Life Summit happening in Bury at the Fusilier Museum on the 14th of March. And as I said, I've got here with me, and I'm very excited to introduce a lady called Tania Taylor, who is based in Rochdale, as I said, and is the psychologist and hypnotherapy for this area. So I'm going to go and sit next to Tania, and we're going to have a little chat. Hello, Tania. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Fantastic. So, Tania, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you sort of got into psychotherapy, hypnotherapy?
Well, I actually had a traumatic event at a point in my life quite a long time ago. It was back in 2007, so really long time ago, that left me with debilitating anxiety, irritable bowel syndrome, obsessive compulsive disorder. It kind of spiraled over the years, got out of control, up until the point where it was starting to affect my work.
Right.
So I decided I was going to go for hypnotherapy for public speaking. Little did I know that would absolutely change my life. So I went and saw a solution-focused hypnotherapist. Wonderful lady. Unfortunately, she's not practicing anymore, but I am still in touch with her. And we had 9 sessions, and in that time, not only did my anxiety levels really drop, my IBS is not an issue I have anymore. My obsessive compulsive disorder, if you enter my house at any point today, you will see is definitely not there anymore. And I can now sleep at night absolutely wonderfully. And I'd already been looking at counselling courses. I'd done a degree in psychology, so I was looking at kind of furthering my career in that way. And that's when I decided, do you know what, this is something I would absolutely love to do and make a difference to people's lives like she made a difference to mine.
Fantastic. So actually, I think most therapists who actually end up being practitioners have got their own story to tell, really, haven't they? We've all sort of been through something which puts us on this path. And to be honest, from a point of view for people who who want to go and see a therapist, that's the type of person I would advise that you go and see, because unless a therapist has sort of been through the mill a little bit themselves, they've really got their own personal experiences to help the client through, because you know what might come up. You've got the side effects, and you've got that preemption really of what might come up as well, haven't you?
I have a lot of clients who, in many therapies, were actually taught not to disclose to the client similarities. But in solution-focused therapy, actually to help build a rapport with your client, it is okay to disclose what's been happening to you or what you've experienced. Of course, not kind of overstepping the mark and taking over the whole session. But actually, when I have done that, clients have felt so much calmer and so much more reassured, knowing that I do empathise, that I have been in similar circumstances, and that their experiences are not lone experiences.
Yeah, and I think that's a vital sort of point really, because I think most of us, when we're going through problems, we feel alone and isolated, and it's only happening to us. It's not at all, folks, it really isn't. And the more we can sort of get that across to you all, then really this is what the summit is about. So Tania is going to be with us and is going to be talking about sleep management. So she's got tons of tips for us for sleep management. And these workshops are going to be nearly up to an hour each. So you're going to get 4 therapists. You've got myself, you've got Tania, you've got Julia, and you've got Rachel Jacobson as well. So there's going to be tons of tips, skills, knowledge for you to take away immediately and start using. So we look forward to seeing you all. Tania, thank you very much for today, and we look forward to seeing you all soon, and the link to book onto the summit will be below. Take care.
Thank you.